Hey, this is Nico, and this topic came up a lot in questions on forums and questions about training when eager new salespeople, Greenpeace, they struggled because they feel they struggle because the dealer is not letting them have leads or the traffic is slow and there's not enough leads coming in and they start thinking and asking how can I get my own leads, how can I generate my own leads. So let's dive into that because it seems to be a popular topic. So first of all, if this is the situation and you're new into this, I would encourage you get better before you actually invest money or time or effort into getting new leads. Now, I know it's difficult. How can you get better if you don't get any customers? Well, you can study, right? You can learn. You can watch this channel. You can watch any other videos. Some of not all of them are great. Maybe this one channel is not great, but it's giving you something, right? You can agree or disagree. You can role play. You have another person, there's nothing to do. You can play different scenarios. You can practice on ups, right? So people do come in, you do get some ups. This is your opportunity to practice, right? Closing ratios on ups is not great. Sometimes it's better, but overall, it's not. Basically, you don't have a lot to lose, and it's fine to practice different things. Practice on the phone. If you ask your dealer, most of them will give you orphans to practice with, to call and have discussions. Hopefully, your dealership has a phone tracking software which will record yourself, right? So you'll be able to listen later and see how you're doing. That's how you get better. Practice in a service drive. I'm not talking about like trying to sell or buy people's cars. Of course, that's what we want, but to practice is just practice having conversations about cars. Offer people like what I used to do in the mornings. I would offer people and service department to drive people that dropped off their cars to drive them to work. No cost, just grab a new car. We talk about the car. Maybe I let them drive, and conversation starts. Give them my card and just practice. All right, so let's assume you're actually great, you're a good salesperson, you're good to go. So about leads. Well, the reality is that the best leads will go directly to the dealership, either through their website or through the manufacturer website or through third party, right? How can you convince a person that's ready or thinking they're ready to buy a car to contact you directly where they don't know you, they don't trust you, as much as, people actually don't trust dealers, but they know that's a real dealer, they know the manufacturer, they know KBB and Carfax, right? Those are more trusted names. So how can you actually compete with that? It's extremely difficult, and there are companies that are trying to make some business out of it, basically prey on people like you that want to get their own leads, and they will offer you, they will promise you leads. They will promise you a lot of leads, good quantity, and it might be possible to get a lot of leads, but if you want to be professional, start thinking about statistics and other terms. Yeah, I can give you 100 leads with 1% closing ratio. I can give you one lead with 50% closing ratio. Which one you going to pick, right? So that's kind of easy. But like real example, I had a dealer that signed up with a third party company that promised them to deliver great Facebook leads. And they sold it like their Facebook leads. So that's real information of those people, right? It's not going to be fake. We're going to know who they are, where they live. You'll be able to see their profile, whatever. Well, they delivered a lot of leads, and salespeople spent a lot of time trying to talk to those people. What we find out is that that third party company was listing on Facebook photos of used cars from that dealer. And every time a customer clicked like, they considered that a lead. They took the information of the customer and delivered it as a lead to the dealership. And like, imagine what's kind of return on investment you get from that. Um, so yeah, so related to that is like we're talking about return on investment (ROI). Um, Kind of popular, and people have been doing this for a while with Craigslist, and now Facebook Marketplace became quite big. Is salespeople will think, okay, I can list my own cars, right? So yeah, it's true. You can list your own cars on Craigslist. Maybe now you have to pay for it. Facebook is for free. Facebook Marketplace, yeah, you can post cars. I don't believe that the ROI is worth it compared to any other activities. A lot of other activities you can do at the dealership, the ROI is really bad because, like, from my personal experience, when I tried to list something for sale privately, it was a bed to list on Facebook Marketplace. I got within an hour, I got 20 different scams. Um, I got 50 questions of if it's available. Yeah, I sold the item because I underpriced it, but it was just so much work just to sift in through everything. So you're going to need time to post it, right? Because if a dealership can post everything automatically, that's going to be dealership lead. You have to do it by yourself. And there are no tools, right? Facebook will fight actively against you being able to post multiple cars at the same time. So take your time to post it. Then it's going to take your time to deal with those people. And again, best leads will go directly. People that want to buy a car, it's going to go to the brand, the dealership, third party. They're not going to go, just people that go on Facebook and Craigslist to look for these cars. It's not exactly the kind of people that'll be easy to even just to engage in any way. So, now I dumped all the negativity on, what's impossible. What is possible? Well, in two words, and I've been saying about this, I talk about this with dealers with relative success with those who listen, is the social media in two words. So, social media is the new age of what used to be business cards, networking, referrals, right? So, when I started, I still, internet already existed. I'm not that old, but we heard a lot of different practices to sell cars from before the internet, such as printing 500 business cards and just throwing them up in the air at a baseball game, or just leaving your business card when you go out for lunch and your business card here and there. Networking, right? Networking used to be a thing. You go to networking events and you introduce yourself and you try to make friends. Referrals. So social media is automated. This is the new age of all of those things working together in a few platforms. There are a lot of platforms, but there's still it's limited number of platforms where you can you can do all of that with a much better success if you do this right. So, which social media? Well, as many channels as you can. You can be picky. That's another great thing about social media. You can pick, for example, if you're a younger person and you vibe with TikTok, then maybe you want to go on TikTok so you'll get people like you so you can connect with them better. My thing, and I used to use this quite a lot, is I always try to build my um, audience, I guess, or whatever network community on LinkedIn, just my contacts. Every customer I sold a car to, I would ask to get connected on LinkedIn. And then what happens is that more people see me. And then, next level is if I have another client and I see that I have some kind of connection with them, I can ask for a referral or just even mention that name. That already boosts you up. So LinkedIn is a very specific social media channel that could be great if that's what you like. So again, it's best to go everywhere, and you can concentrate on things that you prefer, that you're more comfortable with and works best for you because those are the people that you like. How do you do this? What do you actually post? So my recommendation is to go for content marketing, sorry. You don't want it to be a commercial. It's not, hey, I'm selling cars, contact me, I have best deals. It's something that you just put your face out there, put your content out there on all these channels, and best content is something that people ask for. And us, people ask for, people want to know about the car, right? They're scared to or come into the dealership or don't have the time, so they want to see what it feels like. So any explanation about cars you have, about different features, comparisons, things like that, this is the best thing. A little bit of humor, a little bit of jokes, something like, I've seen dealerships do, like somebody stands behind an SUV and they push the trunk unlock and they see if the door is going to open and hit them in the nose. So, I mean, it's entertainment. There's not a lot of value in it, but this is how you get people to see you. And those social medias where it's just a reel and your video starts playing automatically, that's gold. And if you get something that's like interesting and entertaining, algorithm will work for you. Going back to competition with your brand dealers and third party, if you have content, video content on YouTube, Google will help you because Google owns YouTube. They will help you uh, push your content up, and it could go up above anybody else that those huge companies like KBB that spend tens of millions of dollars on trying to get up. Uh, Google will help you with that. So video is the best content for this, much better than pictures and definitely better than words, especially on those platforms like Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, when the video just starts playing. If you can get on those and the video starts with your face showing something, showing a car, yeah, the car sells itself, but also people start recognizing who you are, seeing your face, getting comfortable with you. This is your brand, right? My name is Miko Silver. Well, guess what? When I started car sales, it was not Miko and it was not Silver. Okay. But these days, if you Google Miko Silver, there's pretty much only thing you're gonna find. So think about your name. Is that your brand? Is that a good brand to have? Is it, you know, Michael Smith? Is it Jose Gonzalez? That's like there's like thousands of people with the same name. That's build something. Name your channel, right? On YouTube, you can create a handle. Facebook will allow you to build a business page absolutely free. So there are a lot of things you can do with these platforms. This is how you can get leads that you want and can go to you directly. And speaking of going to you directly, don't forget to have clear call to action, clear CTA on your channels, on the about, on each video. How can people contact you? Phone, text, email, click on a link, whatever it is, something that you're comfortable, that it's pretty clear. You're not pushing people for it, but it's something that will be available for people that you give them value, they appreciate it, and they will start thinking, well, might as well buy from this guy. So that's how you can actually get leads. It doesn't cost money. Now, if you want to spend money, you build your Facebook business page, you put some content, you can boost it. It's actually extremely affordable. You can boost your YouTube channel. You spend a couple of dollars, you set up your own budget, see how it works for you. And yeah, if you want to spend money, you can spend money and you will get better results. I mean, not better, you'll get more visibility. I don't know if it's going to be better results, like original organic algorithmic results are better, but it's possible. And the last thing is how you can get your own leads is reviews, and not just reviews for your dealership, but beg, ask, pay people. I don't know how you get those reviews, but it's extremely helpful. And I've seen this a lot when a Yelp review says, yeah, I bought a car from this dealership and Miko helped me and he was great and I would recommend him, blah, blah, blah. This is the referral of the new age, right? Nobody's asking friends like, oh, who's your salesperson? But people go on reviews and they're going to remember that name. And I've seen it happen when people go to a dealership or call the dealership and call the person that their name is popping up with positive reviews. So, a few ideas, right? These things are simple but not easy, right? I see this, I work with a lot of dealers, and I see that very small percentage of people actually do that and are willing to get in front of the camera. This is the biggest thing. And then just do something proactive to actually get this traction. But if you want your own leads, this is how you get your own leads. You cannot buy them. Okay. You cannot buy, going back like to leads that you can buy, because you probably can Google and there are websites, companies that will promise, yeah, not just Facebook, we'll create some leads for you. We'll get leads. Again, those leads will be for customers that are just easy to manipulate. If I can get you to click on a site you've never heard about and put in your information, then you're going to be the kind of customer that not going to be able to afford anything, and just not a good pipeline, right? So yeah, that's it. Hope it's helpful. Specific advice on how to make videos. I've made a couple of videos specifically for that, so go back to the playlist, take a look, and I hope it helps. Thanks.